And tonight's, hey, how you doing? This is the first time that I'm using the tripod for this kind of thing. What do you think of the angle of the setup? Maybe I should have a painting behind me or something. I don't know. Okay, so there's a couple things I wanted to talk to you about. Well, there's some things I need to think through. And I'm including you in the process because, I mean, that's what vlogging is supposed to be all about, right? And it's conversation. So be prepared to tell me what you think about all the things I'm about to tell you. First and foremost, I released a video today on Freedom Central that I assumed would do extremely well because it's about George talking at the University of the Philippines about our technical issues, and he's talking to a group of developers about that. And it's not overly technical talk, it's just kind of, it's just talk about technology to developers and about what freedom and what we are and what we do. So the video, it was mostly George talking. I was kind of in it, and I assumed that video would do extremely well. I mean, so much to the point that I actually took the time to film it and post it and even introed it, myself. I popped up on screen. Freedom today. I wanted to show you George talking about stuff. Anyway, so it went live, and after the first 20 minutes or so, I checked on it, and it was at like 15 likes and like 12 dislikes, which was a mixed review, right? So I was a little bit confused because I would assume that video had everything in it that someone on the Freedom channel should have subscribed for. Information about the company, what we're doing, how we're doing it, George, of course, and I was in it because I'm awesome. No, I'm kidding, of course. So between all that, I would assume that it would go over well. So it's logical in my mind, but apparently it didn't, or it isn't. Maybe I'm overreacting. I could entirely be overreacting. I don't know. But I don't know. And moving on past that, it's that kind of thing that really, it's demotivating because by all rights, it should have done well. I don't understand it. Like I said, I could be overreacting. I could go back and check it out and, just 12 people who decided they didn't like it, decided to show up first. I don't know. But it got to the point it was so demotivating, so lack of comments below, very vague, like, this is sad. Somebody commented, this is sad on that video. I don't understand what is sad. Maybe he meant like George's jokes weren't landing. Maybe he meant, I don't know what the heck he meant. But, so, I mean, it's a little bit disheartening. And to add to that, and I actually did have to stop watching, watching the comments and reactions to that video, just because it was so demotivating. To add to that, another point of frustration is that the new head of PR, which is something I haven't really discussed with you, I did get replaced in that respect, which I'm cool with because it takes a load off my plate. But kind of how it happened, I'm not necessarily cool with. Nothing against the guy who got the position, just the circumstance revolving around it. It was kind of strange, and I don't really want to get into it because that would be negative, and I don't want to go that way. So anyways, I mean, it's overall, it's a good thing that somebody else is handling that. But anyway, so he sent out an email today with a Google Doc, and it was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 pages or something. And I read through this thing, and it seemed like out of that 3 or 4 pages, there were 3 or 4 sentences worth of actually useful information, and the rest of it just seemed like fluff. Like the kind of fluff that you would add to a college paper to stretch it from 4 pages to 12 because it was a 12-page minimum paper. Like, maybe I'm overreacting to that as well. Maybe what I'm taking to be obvious information or whatever, maybe it just needed to be stated. Maybe it needed to be put out there. That's fine. That's fair, I guess. Maybe what I'm taking to be like common sense information, other people don't have. I mean, that happens. You know, when you know a subject fairly well, a lot of times you can write something off as just basic information, even though other people wouldn't have it. It's possible. I don't know. But now in it outlines some guidelines and rules for posting to Freedom Central. And I do take issue with it to an extent, because I take issue with it because it requires basically uploading content and then asking someone else for permission to upload it. Which I don't take kindly to. It also calls for scripting, and for them to be submitted so long before the video is even filmed. Again, I take issue with that because I write bullet points for my videos, and the ones that I do script, it's very obvious that they're scripted. In fact, even the videos on like the MGN posted videos, they're obviously scripted. The acting is so bad, so bad. And that's nothing against any of the people performing them. It's just, it's obvious. To the point of possibly being corny or cheesy. That's my personal opinion. It just seems very forced. So I don't like to go that road. I will, if I have to. But I don't do scripts well. I really don't. I never have. If I'm trying to recite something, it comes across like I'm trying to recite something, not like it's coming from the heart, not like I'm saying something that's meaningful in any way. So yeah. Anyways, so I'm including you in this because I need guidance. It seems like I don't know, like I want to say that I feel that the sky is falling and oh my God, the world is ending. And I want to say to you that it's not that way. But sometimes it feels like it. Sometimes it just feels like I can't win. No matter what I do, I can't win. And that bothers me. Especially as far as I've come and all that stuff. It bothers me. Anyways, so I've rambled on long enough. I hope that you can help me sort through this. If you can, let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll discuss it. So yeah, if you don't already have something to comment about, let me know in the comment section down below if you can tell the difference between when I'm scripted and when I'm not scripted. I can. I'm curious if other people can too. Anyways, till next time. But I shouldn't do that. That's. Anyways, bye guys.